Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Mini Luxury. Here are 10 of the most expensive sneakers currently on the market. Number 10, Adidas Futurecraft 4D. The Adidas Futurecraft 4D line of shoes was released back in January 2018 with features including sock-like construction, prime knit, and a specially engineered sole made via light and oxygen. The shoes were immediately popular, with their introductory price of $300 retail. When these unique shoes hit the market, they were already selling well above retail price of $300, but since that time they've been highly collectible. If you want a pair to add to your collection, you can expect to shell out anywhere from $760 to as much as $1,500, but some pairs have sold for as much as $5,000. Number 9, Air Jordan V Retro Paris Saint-Germain. When the Jordan brand teamed up with French professional soccer club Paris Saint-Germain, the shoes the company released made a splash on the market. They were sold for around $200 to $300 per pair, but the ones that really caught the attention of collectors were the special edition white shoes made especially for friends and family members of PSG. These feature a white-based color scheme with branding for both Air Jordan and the soccer club. You can find them on StockX for as much as $3,500, but the average sale price for them is a bit more affordable as it comes to around $2,200. Number 8, Air Jordan 3 Retro Quay 54 2018. Any Air Jordan model is going to sell for tons of cash when it hits the market, but some come out with a bit more flair than others. This one is a must-have for serious collectors. They were first seen on the feet of Justin Timberlake, which may have helped to elevate them on the market. Finding a pair can be tough, but if you happen to find some, expect to pay some serious cash to add them to your collection. They regularly sell for $2,100, but have been traded online for as much as $3,000 and as little as $1,500. Number 7, Air Max 1 Para 2018. In his second collaboration with Nike, Dutch artist Piet Para kicked out a swooshless version of his unique print on the Air Max 1s, which was an immediate success with collectors. The shoes' flashy pattern and unique coloring make them an easy target for the serious collector who must have these in their collection. On average, expect to pay as much as $2,700 or so, but that's only if you're lucky. Some have sold for around $1,300, but others have reached the heights of $5,200, which makes these impressive shoes one of the most expensive low tops on the market. Number 6, Air Jordan 5 Retro Fresh Prints. Will Smith received a rather special gift for his 50th birthday when Nike's Jordan brand created a special Fresh Prints pair of Air Jordans for the singer-actor. The shoes were made in honor of his character on the hit television series The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and featured a gold and purple color scheme. These shoes were limited to 23 lucky raffle winners, who got a pair as well as a chance to hand out Will Smith for the day. Expect to shell out some Bel-Air money to get them, as they regularly sell for around $2,500 at the low end or as much as $4,500 in some online sales. Number 5, Air Jordan 3 Retro UNCPE. Michael Jordan's alma mater scored pairs of Air Jordans as a tribute to one of the greatest players in the game. Back in 2017, the football team, who was also given the same honor, which came in the form of Air Jordan 3 UNCPE, pictured here, these shoes featured a white base with a UNC logo right on the tongue, and they're highly collectible. Adding these to your collection is going to set you back about a semester's worth of education expenses. At the low end, $3,000, but due to their scarcity, they've sold for as much as $6,500. Number 4, Undefeated X Nuke Kobe 1 Protro Flight Jacket. There are shoes on the market, and then there's shoes released in such a limited quantity, they're instant collectibles. These are the latter, due to the company having only released 10 pairs, which could only be picked up by lucky winners of a raffle. But that's not all. The winners had to compete in a basketball challenge in order to receive the shoes. Because of their scarcity and their importance as being related to Undefeated's new location opening in Tokyo, Japan, they're incredibly valuable to collectors. Getting one will cost you as little as $1,100, but more likely you'll have to spend as much as $8,000 to get a pair of your own. Number 3, Colette Air Jordan 1 Retro High. When Colette was shutting its doors after more than 2 decades of business, Nike decided to honor the French footwear business with a special release of Air Jordans. The Colette X Air Jordan 1 Retro High sneakers were released in March 2018 in honor of the store and feature a beautiful purple and white pattern. Because these are so rare and difficult to locate on the market, they aren't cheap. You can probably find one for around $2,100, but due to their scarcity and high conductibility, you're more likely to have to shell out around $6,700 to add them to your collection. Number 2, Adidas Pharrell NMD Hu China Pack Happy. Pharrell's NMD model sneakers are some of the most collectible on the market, but finding them is no easy task. The model was released only in China with a batch of around 300 pairs, and they feature the word happy written in English on the top of one sneaker with the same word written in Chinese on the other. These shoes are incredibly rare, which increases their value significantly and makes them hard to find. If you're lucky enough to find a pair, you can expect to pay anywhere between $1,800 and $9,000, but finding them is the real trick. Number 1. Undefeated x Nike Kobe 1 Protro Purple. Speaking of shoes only released in China, the Undefeated x Nike Kobe 1 Protro Purple sneakers pictured here were only released in one location in Hong Kong. Because of their limited release to just one spot in China, it's incredibly difficult to find these amazing shoes to add to your collection. But it isn't impossible. If you have the cash, you can probably find a pair on StockX, but be prepared to shell out enough to buy a used car. They sell for as little as $2,200, but most sales you can expect to shell out as much as $10,000 to make these purple kicks your own. But this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.